How's it going, folks? T-Biz here, and had the pleasure of going to the Austin's Comic and Toy Fair show, the Chemical Toy Fair, toy show to be exact. Really fun. It was Saturday, December 3rd, 9 to 5. They had a ton of Hot Wheels, a lot of cool stuff. Really, really neat. It was at the Ben-Hur Shrine Temple, which is cool because my father-in-law was a Shriner. Anyways, the Scrub Brothers there with their Hot Wheels. That was pretty cool. I think those guys were from San Antonio. A lot of Funko Pops. Ton of Funko Pops. So if you were a Hot Wheels or a Funko Pop person, this was a place to be because they had a ton of some that were worth a lot of money and a lot of anime stuff too. You name it, even pop shield protectors, which is pretty neat because you kind of want to keep some of those valuable pops protected, like these right here, all autographed. And there's a Morbius in there. It was rad, worth a lot of money too. They had a great deal on Black Series figures and stuff, and Star Wars archive figures, a lot of good stuff right there. So if you're missing any of these figures, this was a good spot to be at. And then even more collectibles. It was a real family-friendly oriented show, just really cool, chill vibe. Everybody was cool there. It was just awesome, man, really cool. And there's Alan Danziger, Chainsaw Jerry, who was Jerry in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie that he drove the van. And I had no idea that he was friends of my wife's family, so that was pretty cool. I did not know that, and I just watched that movie for the first time in my 46 years of being alive this year. So that was a treat to meet him and hang out with him, and yeah, it was very, very cool. There's a cool statue of Leatherface. The thing was gigantic. I think it was almost 10 feet tall. And here's his replica van, which is really, really neat, and makes me just want to watch the movie again because it was a really cool movie. And Here's some more stuff from Wolfman Toys TX. Very, very cool. I believe he's based out of San Antonio. I think I'm right. Either that or Austin. Here's AM and PM Distributing. I'll leave his Facebook and stuff in the description below. I actually scored a cool Roton from him, which is really rad. I've been needing that Roton for a while, so it was really cool. He had a bunch of Origins. There's some Predator there. A lot of cool stuff. And more Hot Wheels and collectibles. Just a ton of stuff, man. Ton of stuff. Especially Star Wars. I was surprised a lot of Star Wars stuff. But I really wasn't hunting for a lot of Star Wars. Usually for a show like this, it's pretty much looking for anything Motu, pretty much. And this is out of Past Collectables. So they had actually a lot of good stuff. That Lady Death figure was awesome. All kinds of cool little things and stuff and figures. And there's some Spawn stuff there. Some cool like cap guns. Like totally vintage stuff right there. Very cool. Very awesome stuff. There's some more die-cast. Some more Funko. Just a lot of good stuff. Really good times. Heck yeah. And some more vintage toys right there. That vintage car. That thing was awesome. And like I said, once again, some cool Tonka and stuff like that. And here's some cool fellows that I had the pleasure of meeting that were actually just going through this tote from out of the Past Collectables that had just a bunch of premiums and stuff, different action figures, just odds and ends. It might be junk to somebody, but to anybody else like us collectors, it can be treasure for sure. So yeah, it was really fun getting to chat with these guys and looking through them some of that stuff. It was very neat. And here's another vendor, a local vendor that had some cool custom shoes and awesome vintage figures and toys.
I don't have a shop.
Really good stuff.
I just sell local.
Really cool stuff. Some Motu, some Mask. Very neat. Some games right there, which is cool. And Star Wars. And the Sarlacc pit game. That thing was cool. Wish I would have snagged that. That thing was awesome. That thing was really cool. And local artists like Pineapple Colt with some cool coasters with comic book art and some cool pins, magnets. A lot of good art, man. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good crafts. Just, really, really good times. And Brian Clegg, Master of Villains. His art was phenomenal. Got 2 prints from him. Got the Skeletor print, which was really awesome. Yeah, he had a ton of good art. And here's Diesel, the Magic the Gathering artist. He had some great sculpture stuff, man. Some cool boxes. You see these boxes with the dragon heads on them. Very neat stuff. Very, very cool. Really, really good items. Just phenomenal sculpting, phenomenal art. And I believe my buddy Jimmy picked up one of these dragon boxes. And we're going to close it out with some cool cosplay from Chewbacca. Or actually not Chewbacca, but a Wookiee and Boba Fett. Really good times.